How's everyone doing? It's Mask here with our third installment of Mask's Ranked Adventures. Today we're actually going to do it a little different. I've been inspired by, and to be perfectly honest with you guys, Guns Blazing. I really liked how he did one of his last videos introducing the deck beforehand, before he was jumping straight into the PvP. So this is what I have here. Today we're going to be focusing on a WeRevil burn deck, guys, but this, what you're looking at right now, is definitely not an actual deck list. These are just the components that it's up to you to find a balance of that'll both counter the current meta, fit in. You have to tweak the core cards and the support cards that you're going to find, and essentially looking at this, like, this is an absolute cluster. You got what you got going on right here, but I will admit straight up, we are missing Big Shield Gardna. It should definitely be in this list as what I would call the materials to build a good Weevil deck. Something that you're going to find in almost every Weevil deck, though, what I would call the core, the actual burn itself. So you're going to have Mask of the Accursed. Most Weevil decks are going to run 3, at least 2, I would say. Mask of the Accursed. A huge contender that you're finding in most Weevil decks these days is Burning Land. Burning Land does really well because your core attribute of a Weevil deck is stalling, getting those parasites out, and Burning Land's really going to help in just bringing down both sides' HP as that duel goes on. It can definitely hurt you, though. How many times I've seen Burning Land kill a Weevil, and I gotta say, the best way to kill a Weevil is let him die to his own Burning Land. The satisfaction is just right there. But Burning Land's great because it also knocks out Harpy's Hunting Ground. So if you are running the Burning Land strat, typically you're running at least 2, mostly 3. I would say a pretty standard Weevil deck with the burn right now. You run Burning Lands, you have Mask of the Accursed, Jade Insect Whistle. I like 2 Jade Insect Whistles. I'm not a big fan of 3. I find that third one is simply a dead draw. But sticking with the Weevil core, a lot of Weevils have been teching in 1 or 2 Enable White Rabbits in the past, because it really helps you when you get set up behind your Cocoon of Evolutions, which I would definitely suggest at least 3 Cocoons, or a mixture of Cocoons and Big Shield Gardnas if you're fortunate enough to have any, because that's going to be some of your front lines, setting up the stall, and you can use the rabbits to hit out from behind. Now, it's argued there's pros and cons to either using the rabbits or the Sky Star Rays. Sky Star Ray's cool because it resummons itself for you, and it saves you having to do a summon in that turn. At the same time, though, Weevil doesn't really need to summon every turn to stay relevant. He's a lot of the time it's just not necessary. So the problem with the Sky Star Rays, if it gets hit by a Windstorm or an enemy controller, it's going to be stuck there on the field and will die next turn. But moving on from that, we're almost through the core cards of a Weevil deck. I'm quite a fan of Cobra Jar. It's just a double stall on the board for you. It's gonna hit your opponent for 500 too before it's gone. Panda, your pandas are very core. Most decks run 2. If you run a panda into a parasite that gets dropped on the field, it's almost an instant devastation for the opponent. Now after that comes in the teched in supports. These are the things you'll have to tweak. You'll change up. You have Karibos and enemy controllers. Finding your balance between those. I like to run a total of 3 between the 2. They're just cards that work very well, shutting down some attacks. Your most common tech-ins that are basically show up in every deck, and it's really just, you have to change this around to be fitting in the current meta, to be honest with you. You have 4-star Ladybugs and Possessed Darkstole. Between the 2 of those, you're shutting down 4 stars, or you're shutting down anything 3-star and below. Some Weevil decks run none, some run 1 of each. I've seen a lot with just a Ladybug. But coming from that, I've mostly covered the defensive burn version of Weevil so far, but there is Shadow Slayer in here, which a lot of people like to use in combination with your Karibos and your enemy controllers. You lock the opponent down, get them stuck with the Gravity Axe, and then Shadow Slayer can continuously cut away at the opponent's life points. I'm not a huge fan of that style. I like the more defensive stall and burn Weevil. I seem to die to that a lot. But if you're running Weevil in a tournament, for example, it's really good to build a side deck. And one thing that absolutely deserves a spot is Blast held by Attribute. Blast held by Attribute is going to shut down so many things that will counter Weevil because they Tribute over top of your Parasite. It's so easy to get Tribute monsters out versus Weevil, and boom, Blast held by Tribute is going to shut down any of those. It's a solid card. There's an argue for Magic Drain to have a spot. It's going to help shut down things like OTCs, Relinquish coming in. I'm not a huge fan, but if I were going to start narrowing this down to actually find a deck list, I'm definitely not running Shadow Slayer or Gravity Axe. They're just going to be a little on the clunky side for me. Windstorm definitely deserves a spot. We're probably not running Magic Drain or Blast held by Attribute, but these are things, if you find you're running into Gravekeepers every single time you go into Ranked, you might want to put that Blast in there. Iron Blacksmith is in here to draw out both the Mask of Accursed or the Gravity Axe, but I'm just kind of not feeling either of them today. I don't think I want to tech in Possessed Dark Soul, but I do like Ladybug. And honestly, you're looking at what I would say is my current core. You have to choose between Sky Star Ray and Rabbit. Normally I run Rabbits, but I want to try out the Sky Star Ray. And then you're looking at the core of a wonderful Weevil deck right now. It's just finding the balance of how many of each one of these cards you want to run. I've already done that though, and I have a deck set up. As you guys see, there is a deck list over there already on the top right. We're going to go ahead and pop over to that deck list and that I've already set up. Now, essentially, this is not concrete. In no way is this the best Weevil deck list. This is simply a good one. I'm running 3 Burning Lands. Those could easily become clunky. Could be too many. 2 Pandas. I'm a little light on the monsters. I could find myself getting stuck with no monsters in the field and wanting to switch it around. Mask of the Accursed definitely helps with that, though, stalling things out. 2 Whistles. I never like running 3. But there's a good point to be argued on running 0 whistles and just focus on the stall and to get through there. But this is what we're gonna run today. This is my Weevil Burn adventure, and without talking about it for too much longer, let's just test it out. Hopefully we have some good luck in it. We Are Evil Burn, the We Are Evil Burn deck. Yeah, it's definitely could be argued. Like, there's so many different changes, and eliminating the League would definitely fit in this deck really well. We definitely pack spells. In eliminating the League could use up our spare Jade Insect Whistles if we ever find ourselves in that situation. And here's a matchup that this deck is definitely going to struggle versus. Is this Taya Burn? I don't think so. It's running 22 cards. What Taya Burn runs 22 cards? Top decks the Parasite turn 2! Let's go, RNG. Holy smokes, that is sweet. We're going to open up, you know what? We might as well just open straight up Burning Land and Cobra Jar, I think. Get the burn happening. This is the absolute We Are Evil cancer when you, boom. You know what? Did you feel like drawing a card that you could actually use? I'm sorry. Have my Parasite. And you know what? While I'm at it, you can start the duel off with 2,500 health. Because that's how we like to do things around here. This reminds me of the tournament that I was in, and it's just scaring the crap out of me, to be honest. What? What? No! No! We are truly evil! Are you kidding me? She just top decked Parasite without me even having to Jade Insect Whistle. What? This is the kind of thing that makes Weevil tilt people off the face of the earth. I swear to you, this is what happened to me in my last tournament game as well. I couldn't believe it. I'm just gonna set this as bait. And she draws it. It's like, what? I would lose my mind right now if this was a serious game, or if I was even her at all. Speechless. Phone tossed across the room. What is life? I think she just suicides here. She's probably that pissed off. Incoming Parasite. Nope, that's you know what? We'll let you hit that. We'll let you hit that. There's 400 health. Have fun missing it. We got Jerry Jeans Man. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for the follow. Another Karibo in hand, and you just burn, baby, burn. That's all that's gonna happen. We'll go ahead and attack mode this Cobra Jar, because why not? The attack either makes it through or she stops me. Who cares? She loses if it gets through. Oh, Enchanted Javelin. That actually might have just saved her for a while. Interesting. You know what I should have done? No, suiciding still would have saved her for even longer. Ah, there's no way. Woo! There's no need to whistle, but I should have, because it does force her to draw an insect if she has it in her deck. She only had two. I noticed we only got 2 parasites in there. So if she's already drawn both parasites in, like, what, the first 3 cards? Dagoons, welcome to the stream, buddy. Let me fix these alerts here for you guys. Just so tilted. Can't even do anything. This is when you start taking 2 minutes per turn because you're just like, I don't know what to do. I'm just pissed off. What's going on? You know what? Let's just activate this because why not? See if she's got anything in there. No applicable cards? Oh no, she's got 4-star Ladybug, and that's what I figured. The cool thing about Weevil is if you force your opponent to draw 4-star Ladybugs, you'll also start whittling away at them. So I'll heal by 1200. I'm not going to attack. She wants me to attack. That's the thing. Just defense mode and wait. If I attack, she could potentially Enchanted Javelin me again, I suppose. We just gotta go one more turn now. If I hadn't attacked Cobra and gotten greedy, you attack mode a parasite, obviously baiting. I should have read into that. I think this is called Le Suicide. And there it is. We are evil, taking the 1-0. Taking the 1-0. Let's keep going. The cancer that runs so deep in this deck is just too much to handle. Ebola, we got a good dose of Ebola AIDS up there. We got Mask of the Accursed. I mean, that one doesn't even need to be nicknamed. It's just awful. Yo. Whew. Maximilian Pegasus. Oh, we got a rank up game. Sweet. Yo, Mask of the Accursed. I love it. Yo, we got J Rabian up in here, a Weevil veteran. How we starting this one off? We'll Jade Insect. The great thing, like I said about Jade Insect Whistle, is forcing them to draw a Ladybug does nothing. It's a dead card versus us. We run 0 4-star monsters, so it is a dead card. And there it is. There it is. Let's go. Starting this one off good. So unless he has some sort of defensive card in his hand, we're already getting a panda combo into that parasite next turn. And that's huge, because he'll probably put a second monster down, leaving him exposed to over 1k, about 1500 damage at least. And if it isn't a defensive card, we're burning one anyway. With the backup panda, eventually we're getting this attack through onto that parasite. We got a good dose of Sphere Ebola in our hand. So he's stalling, I think. He wants me to hit that parasite and only do 1000 damage. And I'm okay with that. We'll do that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't notice how many cards he started off with, but I assume we have 2 parasites in his deck because I'm staring at oh, there's an Econ. Burning an Econ with a panda is just beautiful too. It's not like it's about to change anytime soon. Mark of the Accursed. Oh, Pong. Why? Shady. Oh, shady. Ugh. Ooh, Do Names. Do Names is gonna take out our panda, is he? We'll be dueling. We'll be dueling. Oh, I always forget. When I re-edit these later without the music. We got a good dose of Sphere Ebola for that. Do Names. Let's see if we can hit it with a panda right now. Ooh, Burning Land. I am in a good enough spot to start Burning Land for sure. No problem. Hopefully he doesn't have Windstorm. And he just has like maybe one more Econ put down. And this attack will make it through. We're going to prioritize... You know what though? We probably should prioritize the Parasite. I know I want to kill the names, but it's not really a threat. It was Windstorm, you slimy. Oh well. There's no way I've pretty much decided on life that you never play around a Windstorm. There's only one Windstorm that could ever be in a deck, and you just don't play around it. You play around it by just running straight into it. Now, what's worst case scenario here? We lose a Panda. Obviously we'll lose a Panda from the names, sure. We're losing both Pandas. Man, that sucks. Still can't get through that Cocoon without help though, buddy. Do you find yourself playing around possible Econ? I definitely play around Econ more than Windstorm. There's only one Windstorm in a deck. There's only one Windstorm in a deck, so obviously the answer is play around Econ before you play around Windstorm. And there's never going to be a time where I would say otherwise. So there's no point in Mask of the Accursed. One big tip I've always found with Weevil decks, and this is one thing that screws me more often as I'm playing Weevil, is never, ever, ever put your mask on a normal monster. You're just asking for him to get an order to charge off and clearing your mask. In fact, masking a Parasite is such an interesting move. I love it. Thunder Dragon, perfect. That's how I know you don't really have anything in your hand. And I wonder if he thinks I have Big Shield Gardena down. One of the things I like about Cocoon over Big Shield Gardena is in a situation like this, Big Shield Gardena would fail. Although it would do a hefty chunk. No! I forgot about Thunder Dragon Tribute, of course! Damn it. Of course, Thunder Dragon Tribute. Like, oh wait, oh yeah, he's just gonna Tribute Summon. Wreck my, and I mean, and that's the thing, like, if I had masked the names, sure he would have tributed the names. Okay. You can't really play around that. Burning Land. I'm gonna hit him with a double dose of Burning Land now. And this just comes down to the, we need to pray he doesn't get an enemy controller or and we popped his Windstorm, which is great. Windstorm would be lethal for us right now, but it's just, now we play the time game. Yo, Dark Magician G, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Brodry4, buddy, thank you for the follow. Damn, man, that is so huge. I hope you had a good stream. How did it go? Wow, that's insane. We're in the middle of making a YouTube video too, buddy, so that's gonna be right in there. Ho-ho! Hope you had a good one, Brodry. Thanks a lot, buddy. Oh no, relinquished, it's game! That is so game over. This one came right down to the wire. He obviously just top decked that summon. Turtle1441, welcome to the channel, buddy. Thanks for the follow. And we'll have to let this relinquish animation. We gotta let it play. It's just too devastating. You guys were just on time. Just on time. Yo, Brodry, how's it going, buddy? Thanks a lot. Ah, the relinquished, the death. That's lethal too. Just lethal. Oh, we would have died to our Burning Lands. Will he let us? Is he going to let us die? No, he can't let us die to Burning Land because we won't. He would die. All we needed was one more defensive card and we would have had this. One more defensive card down. We could have blocked the Beanpole and he would have died. Now this is that section though. Would we have wanted that Burning Land to be something different? You tech in, and that's the thing as well though. If you tech in Skull Lair, you're weaker to Harpies. Like it's all about. Yo, Brodry, I'm so hyped about the World Championships, about Duel Links, man. Who isn't? Who is not? And the thing is, that's it. So, would we have wanted to draw Burning Land there? What could we have drawn instead of Burning Land? We drew 2 Pandas that game, but I'm only running 2 Pandas, so we can't really take one out to try to balance the deck. But finding the balance of any given deck requires many games of play. Many games of play. You just got to keep deck testing and tweaking. So that was we've only had 2. We got to win it. And honestly, we almost won that one. I felt great about it. Parasites, we got 2 parasites in. I like getting 2 parasites. I feel like if you get any less than that, you're getting trolled. If you get any more than that, it's just unfair. I hate when someone gets 3 parasites against me, I just want to cry. Remembering the last tournament I was in. Back-to-back triple parasites, going second with parasite on the top of my deck. That was just instant loss. There was nothing I could do. So we got Kaiba pulling off a Thunder Dragon combo with 4 cards in the extra deck. I'm assuming he's actually using it properly. How do I want to do this now? I actually feel like against Kaiba, this is going to come in very useful. Enemy controller down, and we'll go ahead and Insect Whistle. Minus a Mask plus an Econ. Yeah, and that's the thing. All of these tweaks we can continue to do, and you just don't know. Parasite's on top. Perfect. He's running no other insects. So we're going to pop him for a good 1,000 here. With no back row down, I wonder if we're going to be able to get a Panda through next turn as well. He's already sitting 2 cards strong in the field. He might even put a 3rd down, setting us up for a huge Panda. Panda actually hit 2,300. So into a defensive Parasite, Panda will hit him for 2k, which is huge. Yeah, Tut's going to be there representing, it's Sweden, right, Tut? The World Championships, they're just too hype. Ah, but he gets attributed over. Whatever, that's fine. Unfortunately, 5 stars. Oh, and the Poly coming down. Alright. That's going to clear the board and keep our Panda at 1,800 tops. Econ. So he's going to go on the offensive now. Please head in with, what's he going to hit in? Oh, bonus! Bonus! I'll take that. Perfect. Obviously running Fusion. He's obviously running Master of Oz as well, for sure. We just got to keep the stalls happening. Mask of the Accursed. You beautiful specimen. Top decked at the perfect time. Alright, Cobra Jar. He's going to hold that field up for us as well. So far, not so bad. His deck is an auto duel deck, basically. Oh, Tut. Always with oh, Destructotron. I don't think you can afford to pay 1,000 life points versus me, though, dude. I don't know if that's the thing that you do. I suppose he's going to blow the Econ anyway, so we obviously go ahead and use it. Now, who should do I take? No, because that would block my passive. So we'll just go ahead and Econ swap the Destructotron, and it dies at the end of this turn if I remember correctly, which is great. So he's only going to be able to hit us once with the Thunder Dragon. Oh, he ends his turn. Mask of the Accursed is still there. True. I actually totally forgot. I thought he would have popped that with Destructotron. Okay, so we got the Panda, Cocoon. I mean, we just keep setting up the defenses now. It's just the wait and burn. This is the part of Weevil that just makes you lose your mind. All I could do is sit here with my burn, baby, burn. That's it. Just burn. You know what? Let's go for an offensive Panda here. We got the Karibo in hand. Let's see what we got face down. We hit him for 100 damage, sure. It's a bold move, but why not? Weevil he makes you sit there and you just cry. Burning Land, this'll do it. Burning Land finishes it off. We're just gonna let him burn. Insert disco music here. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. That's it. And that's we're 2-1, and all that one game we dropped was versus a relinquished, and we hardly lost it. Weevil burn. We are evil burn deck. We have too much fun with it. It's Weevil. I know, Jay. Oh, I know. It is so beautiful. You just watch people burn to death. What more can you ask for? Whew. Oh man, you guys, why do you guys want to knock me out round one? How about we all meet up in the semis? We'll have another classic tourney. 78908654332. That's a pretty huge name. As far as an accent goes, I mean, I'm kind of just from Ontario, Canada. How do we want to open this up? 4-star Ladybug. I have a feeling it's not going to help a whole lot. This is only field spells, but I mean, no better time just to get that going. This is actually probably going to be pretty alright. We'll start with the Cocoon. If it really is a Pegasus deck, MasK's Curse is going to come in huge here. He got 3 Parasites? Damn! When your opponent gets 3 Parasites, it's just so honestly unfair. I actually, even using Weevil, I still think his skill deserves a rework. 2 Parasites, leave it at that. It sucks too much when you only get 1, and it is just too unfair when you get 3. It's just gross. In before you have to play on your phone at Worlds. You walk up and you dock your phone in. That'd be sweet. Whoa. Interesting. It kind of makes me want to go ham here, but should I be patient or should I try to offensively go in with a 4-star Ladybug? Nah, patience. Patience, Mask. Patience. That's a greedy play. This is a sit back, this is a relax and watch your opponent burn to death deck. This isn't offensively attack into his face with a Ladybug deck. That's just not right. So typically, yeah, we're obviously gonna summon in a Toon Summon Skull. That's the whole core of this deck. Pay life points, attempt to attack me. I know the drill. Jade Insect Whistle time. Here we go. And that's why I've been holding on to this Mask of Accursed. Now, please tell me he's not running Ladybug. I don't think there's really room in a Toon deck to run Ladybug. And I'm hoping that isn't like Wild Tornado for some reason. There it is. There's that sexy Parasite. He's hoping to basically OTK me next turn. If he has spell removal, he's definitely going to be able to pull that off. I kind of wish I went offensively with that Ladybug. It would have put me in such a better spot. $1,500. Toon Dark Magician Girl can attack the turn she summoned? For real? That seems a little ridiculous. Is that what's coming out right now? Damn. Toon Buster Blader. That's not good for me. Except Jade Insect Whistle literally just won us the game because we know he has 3. Slimy deck, man. Absolutely disgusting. That's it. It's game over. Cue the music. Burn, baby, burn! Disco Inferno! Weevil, we are evil, burn deck. We are evil, burn deck. Are you kidding me? That top deck was too lit, and we're only running 2 whistles. Ugh. It's gross. It's honestly disgusting. It feels slimy winning with this. We got time for at least one more in this video. I'm enjoying this too much. We are evil burn deck. That's what it is. Woo! And that's it. You keep playing the deck. And like we went over the core cards at the beginning. And you basically just need to take those core cards and you make the tweaks. You add some, you take some out. It all depends on what opponents you find yourself up against. In Silver and Gold, your Weevil deck should look substantially different than it'll look in Plat when you're pushing for KOG. Because you're going up against different decks. Oh, he's Kaiba using the restart skill. Interesting. 16? Whew, see? 17. Weak. So weak. Running 2 Jade Insect Whistles now. One of them is a dead draw. It really frustrates me when you only get one Weevil or one insect in. This deck kind of lacks the burn to really back up only getting one as well. Bang into the... Whoa. Interesting. That is so weird. I mean, it can kill my Cobra Jar, but, do I pop a mask on it? Just to get the burn going? I think I should. You know what? Let's just do it. This here could be a, what I will call an amateur Weevil player mistake that I'm making. Obviously, blowing a mask when I should save it for a priority target. I'm already getting informed from chat that is definitely what I'm doing. Amateur Weevil player making the mistakes, but look at that. He seems to have completely set me up, top decking another Crow, and now I'm ready. Apophis is out. Ah, see? Should have saved that mask for Apophis. That's alright, though. We're going to go ahead and Windstorm and get this stall going right here, right now. Because it's going to free me up for my other mask. And we also don't have space. Oh, I forgot to Windstorm there, didn't I? That's okay. Because the Crows can't kill my second guy. Oh, and he can kill a Crow! Beautiful. It's actually perfect. I need to free up a spot for the Parasite. We have to pray that it gets through. Whoa, Skull Dice. Buddy. 6! Well, now we Windstorm. That is actually... I actually love that. And we just need to pray that this attack makes it through. We've opened up the slot for locking down that Apophis. You know what? Unless he has we're actually gonna go offensive, I think here. What do you got? A 4-star? I don't really want to clear the Apophis. We're gonna go offensive Ladybug here. And hopefully he doesn't have a Windstorm. That's the only thing that's gonna shut this down right now. We're going offensive Windstorm. We're playing around the enemy controller. He got the ability to activate whatever that face down is right there, which makes me nervous. Boom! Done. Perfect. Beautiful. We made the room for the Parasite coming down, which also means he's not drawing an answer to the damage. The beautiful thing about Parasite is it blocks his actual draw phase. It's so dirty. There we go. What can he do? His entire field is locked down. No monster can attack. That face down's not going to break it up. Our turn's coming. Both of our masks are going to pop. And then burn, baby, burn. Burning Lance taking him out on his. Woo! Holy smokes, it feels too good. It's the slimiest thing ever to win with Weevil Burn, honestly. Like, what do you even do now? You just fool around. Oh, you want to die? Do I let him burn, or do I suicide my poisonous snake and kill him that way? Nah, always let him burn. Always let him burn. Cue the music. I'm gonna have to insert. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Definitely need a clip. Definitely need a clip. I can't stop. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the burn. We gotta go again. There's the rank up. Insert good dancing here. Yeah, just screenshot here. I am not slimy. Yo, Jay. Whew. Here we go. Weevil Burn versus Bandit Keith. Are we gonna see another Relinquished? Relinquished definitely does do well. A Storm Linquished, I want to call it. Does extremely well. Always removing the back row. 30 card deck, though. You know what? Let's just open strong. It could be backfield cloggy, but here we go. We haven't seen a whole lot of Harpies, so at this point, the fact that we haven't seen Harpies would probably make me take a step back from the triple burning land. Like, these little tweaks you want to start making to the deck as you experience the meta. I think I could back up on one of the burning lands and maybe add a panda. or back up on a burning land, add an enemy controller or a Karibo. These are things you need to make these decisions for yourself. Then again, the double burning land, even though it wasn't really targeting a field spell, it's getting the motor running. This guy knows if he doesn't have any spell removal, he's dead in 3 more turns, simply off the burning lands. And our Sky Star Ray is going to start popping off as well. And I'll probably just blow this, because A, it frees up I'm definitely going to blow this. You don't want your back field clogged up on Weevil. This is going to stop me from taking the 1600 damage this turn, and free up a slot. Maybe we top deck a Jade Insect Whistle, or any other support card in this deck, because we are packed with them. All would be great options. There's that Insect Whistle, like I was saying. If we actually pull a Parasite here, that'll be huge. Because Bandit Keith naturally drawing into Parasites doesn't really work too well, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 Parasites in there. A 30 card deck though, how could you not have a Ladybug? He's probably going to pull a Ladybug. But Bandit Keith can switcheroo away a Parasite that you'll naturally draw into, which isn't the best option. I feel like the fact that it's taken him so long though, that it is a Parasite. Nope, Ladybug, okay. See, we're gonna run out of options here really soon because we haven't top decked a answer yet. It's really nice that this cycle's working. Whoa, Divine Wrath coming in. We're gonna get a discard, a shutdown here. I'm kind of okay with that. We're lowering the available cards in his hand. Cyber Dinosaur disappearing. Does this count as a special summon? Oh, I guess it's a banish and an unbanish, so probably not. I think we lose here, though. All he has to do is summon. Yeah, we lose. He just has to drop that, even just the card he just drew. He just simply needs to drop anything. Hit me twice, and I'm going to burn. I'll burn to death. And he knows it. 6. There's a bazoo. That's GG. Over. We're very dead. Gravity Axe. He's going for the overkill. He doesn't want me to burn to death. He wants to knock me out on his own terms. Come on, dude. Don't you know the rules? Come on. Everybody knows you let Weevil burn to death with his own burning lands. It's the way more tilty way to kill him. And he doesn't. He finishes me on my own terms. Doesn't even BM me with my own lands. I guess I could say I appreciate it. Sure. But I don't know. Still loving it. Still loving it. Weevil burn. It needs some tweaks. Don't know what I want to do to it. It actually kind of feels all right. So we ended up going 3-2. A beautiful, I'd say, deck test, and a nice highlight. Really, it's just up to you guys, though. You take that beginning core that I showed you. You got to tweak it according to the meta. You add cards. You take them away. Either way, Weevil Bird is certainly a contender for one of the top decks in the meta right now. I know we didn't really get to go up against any meta-challenging decks or meta-defining ones. No GKs, no Harpies. We did have one relinquished, but I've seen it in action. The only one of those 3 that really obliterates Weevil is the GKs. You kind of have to tech in Blast Held by Attribute to stand a chance versus them. And unfortunately, it's kind of a little hard to tech that in for regular ranked play because you don't know what you're going up against. But if you're in a tournament with a side deck, you could always side deck it in, which is beautiful. But yeah, I'm going to probably make some adjustments before I keep going on this. But this is going to conclude our 3rd episode of MasK's Ranked Adventures. Today we tested out We Are Evil burn deck, and honestly, it's a good one. It's a good one. I will be revisiting this for sure, tweaking it, and it might make its way back in. Who knows? Down the road. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Smash that subscribe button. And of course, like I really enjoy making these videos while live, you have the Twitch chat on the bottom right down there. I really hope I didn't get to read a whole lot of it. I know they typically like to troll me, but we'll have to check that out later. HSign_ha, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the channel. And a big shout out to Brodry, guys. Check him out on Twitch. He dropped a massive host on us while we were making this video. I appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, as always, guys, stay classy.